Oh golly gee, it's been so long since I've uploaded something to YouTube. I wonder what's happening in the world today. Wow! Everything's worse than before. All kidding aside though, I'm really sorry it's been so long since my last upload. And everything going on has really demoralized me. And I'm sure it has to all of you too. I feel sorry for everyone whose lives have been affected by these last 2 years in whatever way. Especially for those who are from Ukraine and anyone who is involved in the armed conflict happening right now in Europe. Yes, the Ballad of Equus Bluestar is still in development, and yes, I have some new content to show off. So here's some screenshots of what the game looks like as of right now. Now first off, no, the game is nowhere near being done. And I'm sorry we didn't make it to last year in 2021. Maybe this year or next year we will, so why is it taking so long? Well, just to get it all out of the way, I had just graduated from community college and earned my associate's degree, and I got a job at 2 different places while I was developing the game. First was Taco Bell, which I worked for about half a year, and now currently I'm working for an Amazon warehouse. Long story short, I had to deal with life. But now we are back on track and I'm doing my best to balance my time between work and the project, although I am admitting to a university, so that may slow things down a bit. Hopefully not too much though. But I'm not just here to say sorry for being inactive for such a long time. There's another reason why I made this video. So, I'm not sure how many people are still active on this channel or even bother watching me anymore, but if you are, you may have noticed I had removed 2 videos off my channel. That being Ritsuko's Nightmare Night and Wool, reenacted by the Ballad of Equus characters. I also had to remove some pictures off my DeviantArt page. Yes, I have a DeviantArt page, okay? I was a horny teen at some point, just like some of you out there. Anyways, there is a reason why I had to remove a lot of content. And it's because of this shirt model, which I had to use for 2 of my characters, Ritsuko and Meadow, and sometimes Valentine and Blasi. Alongside this shirt was a vest, which I had also used on Valentine. Now you may be wondering, Eric, what is so bad about this shirt and vest? Well, it's not that there's something wrong with them, it's the game folder that they are contained in this whole time. Now, the reason it's censored out is because I don't think I can actually show what this word is due to how strict YouTube is these days. I can't say it either due to my, well, my ethnicity, and I'm too nice of a person to actually say it in front of all of you. But, if you all must know, it begins with the letter N and ends with the letter R. You most likely guess what it already is right now. It's that one word used during the 1800s to describe a certain group of people of a certain skin color. And well, that is why I am making this announcement today, and why I had to delete a lot of my content. Words cannot describe how sorry I am, not just to my subscribers, but everyone who has watched my videos or seen any of my content, especially any content that had this shirt or vest model. Now, I already talked about this on my DeviantArt page, however, I had to remove that post because I didn't really go into full detail, mainly because I was trying to post it as fast as possible, since I was in the middle of a panic attack after this discovery. And I admit, since I use these models from this folder, I should be sorry for using it, and I am. I really am sorry for using it. I want all of you to know that I would never, ever actually say this word. And I would never say anything offensive intentionally, ever. Not to you guys, not to my family, not even to my friends, especially those who are black. I first found out about this when I was searching through my backups folder, which is where I keep copies of the legacy add-ons I have installed for Gmod. You may be wondering, how did this bypass me in my own eyes for such a long time? Well, before I downloaded this model, I was web surfing for SFM and Gmod models related to My Little Pony, and DeviantArt creators did provide with such good content to use, but most of the time they didn't have what I was looking for. Even other websites like garysmod.org or even the Steam Workshop couldn't provide me with anything good. Besides a few My Little Pony props and ragdolls, I mean. When I finally found a website that I was looking for, a website called Pony SFM, which is a site dedicated to archiving and uploading pony content for SFM and Garry's Mod users. When I saw the vast library of models to download, I was stunned. So, I blindly went through nearly everything I thought I needed, that being clothing for the characters, props to use in the background, some accessories, etc. But then I realized I was downloading like over 100 add-ons worth of downloads, so I had to compress them all into one folder. So I went through every single folder, and I did not even look at the folder names because I wanted to get started with making Gmod posters, especially with the Blaze of Pegasus character. Belle de Bequa's characters. So, in case you were about to go into the comments of the video and say, how the F did you not notice the folder name since there's a folder browser inside Garry's Mod? And it was because of that reason, because I had to dump everything out of their original folders into a folder that I had created manually. So, in the original post, which was on DeviantArt, when I said that I had saved it as a heavily modified duplicate object, so I didn't have to go through the folder again just to spawn it, that was only partially true. Yes, I did save it as a dupe, and I had gone through the files, not the files in the game folders, but the backup files that I had copied to an external hard drive. Because the folder I had saved it in-game wasn't the folder it originated from. I was like 14 or 15 when I downloaded all these models for the show on YouTube. I mean, come on, a lot of us did stupid things when we were teenagers and we were all careless at what we did. Not saying that it makes it right, but I just want to say that I was stupid for not checking the file name of this download, or any of the downloads for all that matter, and that I'm not the person who made either of these 3D models. I simply downloaded it because I really wanted to add clothing to the main cast of the show. Actually, now that I say this out loud, I'm pretty sure some Gmod add-ons were viruses and I stupidly downloaded them before scanning them for viruses, which is probably how my older PC broke, and why my last PC was acting a little funky. But the point is, I wanted to make things right after finding this out by deleting my content I made that had either one of these models in view or any the characters were wearing, and by completely removing the models and having things deleted from my computer forever. I might do a remake of some pictures in the new 2-dimensional style for the Belle de Bequas, with new clothing for the characters, and also maybe one day do a 2D-dimensional remake of Ritsuko's Nightmare Night. I might have to hire some animators to do that though, but we'll see how things turn out in the future first. Sometime after I made the DA post, I managed to find the original model pack, and it was created by someone named Molly the Moopy. However, when I clicked the link to see this person's official page, which was a DeviantArt account, it brought me to an error page and told me the artist no longer exists. I'm not sure if this is because they were banned or they actually deleted their account is beyond me. But I just wanted to show that off to prove that I'm not the one who made the shirt or the vest. But I did stop to wonder, why did they name the folder this? Well, first off, let's analyze the thumbnail. We see Applejack, one of the main 6 ponies from My Little Pony, wearing the shirt and vest. Okay, nothing seems bad here, but then I noticed something. The title of the model pack says Applejack Vest and Shirt, but the thumbnail here says Dangler Jack. Who the fuck is Dangler Jack? I don't remember that from the original My Little Pony. I tried Google searching who was Dangler Jack, and apparently the creator got the name wrong. It's Dangler Jax with an S at the end, not Dangler Jack. Okay, so apparently Dangler Jax is the name of a character from a fanfic titled The Count of Monte Rainbow, which is a parody of a novel titled The Count of Monte Cristo. The character Dangler Jax is actually a parody of a character from the book named Danglers. And look at this, there is the vest and shirt right here in the in the fanfic. Or at least, I think it's the fanfic. Might be fan-made, but there was the vest and shirt right there. But what of this Danglars character? And is there some sort of connection between the folder name and the character itself? Now, I tried Google searching about them and wondered if there was any connection at all between what Molly the Moopy created and the original character. And I Google searched about Danglars to see if he was a racist character or something, and none of the links that I looked at had a direct answer, unless maybe I have to read the book or watch the movie to find out. Which, by the way, I actually did find the transcript online, at least for the 1998 version and the 2002 version, but not for the 1934 or the 75 version. But the one from the two I did read, I could not find the N-word anywhere inside either of these scripts. Heck, I even tried searching for the word directly through the script using the search feature on both Mozilla Firefox and Safari, and I couldn't find anything. Maybe it is in the 1934 version or the 75 version, or maybe it's even in the book for all I know. But if anyone has actually seen all 4 movies and... Okay, why does this book have so many movies? But if anyone has seen all 4 movies and actually read the book, can you let me know? Because I feel like I need to know so I know what's going on here with this freaking model and the folder and everything. But yeah. Sometime later on, I did find out the book was written by Alexander Dumas. I still can't get his name right to this day. But I did actually learn about him in my philosophy class last semester. He was a black writer in France who faced a lot of discrimination for his mixed race ancestry. And despite the troubles he went through, he was a pretty good writer during his time. Heck, he was the guy who wrote The Three Musketeers, which was one of my favorite stories from the 1800s, which was also adapted into a Disney movie featuring Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. So, I don't know what Molly the Moopy was thinking. I mean, even if there is something in the Count of Monte Cristo that I cannot find, but from my own research, I can't tell. But if someone can tell me, please let me know. And even then, this doesn't really excuse Molly the Moopy, the creator of the shirt and vest, to name their files this, especially for people to download where the wrong type of people might end up using it. All in all, I am sorry for using this without realizing the folder where these models originate from. I was a pathetic teenager at the time. I obtained these 2 models, and I was simply trying to look for clothing for my characters when they were ponies at the time. I mean, I guess you could argue that they still are ponies. I mean, the elements are still there a bit. But the point is, I didn't mean for anything offensive or malicious in any way. I wanted to make this video to show that I am regretful, and before anyone else could find out about it, accuse me of being racist, and ensue a virtual witch hunt against me, or blackmail me, even though that's probably going to happen anyways. I don't care if any of you hate me after watching this video, or unsubscribe from this channel. I just wanted to make things right, and let everyone know that I'm not racist, nor do I hate anybody of any race, religion, or culture. I do hope if my friends, especially those who are black, end up watching this, we can all still be friends after this. I'm simply just a guy who wants to be a respectable video game developer and artist like most others would. I've been part of the video gaming community and art community for many years now, and I've seen some immature people do stupid things like this, and I don't want to be considered in that category because of a mistake I unawarely made years ago. And just to prove everyone that I mean it, there you go. That is all I have to say for this video. And I wish you all a good day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Until next time, everyone, farewell.